I kid you not. It gets very difficult day by day, week after week, month after month to become a wrestling fan. More or less a WWE fan. What is good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Troy Yeager. I am back after 2 months away. I told y'all that I'm going to be doing the whole non-consistency thing, but when the time is right, I will be posting videos if the space allows it. You know what I'm saying, though? I'm still in a very tight situation with, storage and whatnot, but we're here now, ladies and gentlemen, and we got lots to talk about. Not lots, but more than enough to, make my frustrations known as to what I'm actually frustrated about. I don't know why I said frustration in a different tone or whatnot, different way, but we're here now. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE is in a state of flux. I kid you not, this is probably the most inconsistent company right now to date. And I'm not even going to try to do the whole comparison between WWE and AEW. AEW is doing their thing. I do believe they're doing slightly a whole lot better than WWE. But I'm gonna have to talk about WWE today and the inconsistency, the booking decisions that this company has made over the last year or two or so. Because we all know the story, man. TKO out here ruining the business as it is, but I feel as if like WWE, the creative team, Triple H no less, I think this is merely on their, majority of it is partially their fault. Like, firstly, the Unreal season and the Unreal show, I do not watch that show. In all honesty, I do not watch this show. I have not watched season 1, nor 2, nor the new season that came out. I have no intention of watching it because, quite frankly, I feel like there's just no point of me trying to verbally understand everything that goes behind the business. I feel like as if it's very degrading. It's kind of a downgrade as to why they would decide to expose the business like this. And I know I've said this a couple of times. A lot of people have said this a couple of times, but quite frankly, I still don't understand why this has become a thing now, bro. I don't understand why they're trying to make it so normal for them to break kayfabe like this, but it is what it is. But I'm still not watching the show nonetheless. But I've seen clips here and there. I don't know if that's technically watching the show, but I'm just trying to analyze it from the more of the notable things that happened in that show. Firstly, the stuff they were talking about with the whole Braun Breaker situation. I think it was mainly about the Braun Breaker situation that really became worthy headline. Like, firstly, them not trusting Braun, the process of handing Braun Breaker the Royal Rumble because he was afraid of shoving down their throats. Being shoved down the fan's throat, which is quite possibly the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, and it's just ironic, because why on earth would you say that, but yet still opt to make Roman Reigns the Royal Rumble winner, when he's already established, he's literally the face of the company, and I have no, look, I'm an OTC, I acknowledge the tribal chief, but it's still kind of baffling to me, although I would definitely say that this Royal Rumble win wasn't as, negatively panned as his 2015 Royal Rumble win, because that was at a time where he was just not ready. Now he's more established, but we just need to be serious about ourselves. Roman Reigns didn't need the Rumble win. He did not need the Rumble win. He never needed the Rumble win, and I stand by that to this day. Braun Breaker would have been a better choice to win the Royal Rumble. But them saying that he's still not ready, it kind of explains his current booking, because Braun Breaker's booking, my gosh, abysmal. I kid you not, the most abysmal booking I had ever seen in my life. This man started the year off by challenging Punk for the World Heavyweight title. He's been in prominent programs with Seth Rollins. And that's the thing that I want to complain about. As much as I love the whole thing where they want to finish off Roman and Seth, I still feel like Braun should have just at least won this feud. I feel like everything that this company has made booking-wise, it just doesn't make any sense. The King of the Ring doesn't make sense. Both of them, both women's and men's to King of the Ring doesn't make sense. I want to go to the Queen of the Ring real quick, but I'll get to that in a bit. I want to keep on talking about the King of the Ring. Seth should have won if that was the whole direction with him and Roman. But the company wanted to go into the direction of Obafemi. I'm still glad that they put the crown on Oba, because I did not want to live in a world where Jey Uso is king of the ring. No. But yet again, they managed to mess that up by having freaking Obafemi still in the Brock Lesnar feud. As much as I am excited for this, I'm still not as happy about this current situation with Oba challenging Brock inside Hell in a Cell. As much as it is probably the most hyped thing of the WrestleMania card, I'm more excited for this match than the other two main events. Oba disregarding the King of the Ring win, even though he did say himself that the title match is gonna always be there. He just has to handle his business with Brock Lesnar. Kind of symbolizes that, they're trying to make sense of the story in of itself, but in reality, it just doesn't make any sense. What's the point of the King? What's the point of the King of the Ring? They managed to squander their own concept. What's the point of King of the Ring if the King of the Ring winner doesn't challenge for the world title at SummerSlam? And I know people. I've seen the course online saying that Obafemi might throw us a curve and actually challenge for the world title at SummerSlam. Probably make it a. I feel like that's too mucky of a thing to do, because quite frankly, I don't think he still hasn't made his decision on which world title he's coming after. So that's kind of the other surprise there. But the way they went about this was just all the way wrong. Talking about the Queen of the Ring, Liv Morgan. I know the story with Liv Morgan now. A lot of people do not like her right now, based on the whole thing situation with MAGA and all that stuff. I'm not here to blatantly talk about that, because quite frankly, I'm not of a politician. I'm not that type of person that wants to go in deep into the person's personal life and whatnot. I'm just here to analyze the wrestling and the booking aspect. Firstly and foremost, Liv being the Queen of the Ring, stupidest thing ever. Just to have the match repeat at SummerSlam against her and Io. Liv's world title reign is absolutely the worst world title reign of all time. Both of the world titles of the women's division have just sucked beyond belief. The situation with Rhea Ripley, I don't even know which one is worse, because at least Liv is constantly on TV. Just the fact that she has never even defended the title ever since she won at WrestleMania this year. Like, seriously, she's never defended it. She's at 0 defenses. Her title defense against the Io will be the first one since she won it. And the situation with Rhea as well. I kid you not. You have to be a specific type of person to get by Triple H's booking, man. I'm telling you, it is absolutely insane to me how much favoritism is just being shown blatantly. We can see it. It's sticking on the wall, bro. Like, it's plain as day. It's either you're a bloodline to you are literally under the bloodline tree. That's when you get favored, or you're Rhea Ripley. I don't understand the obsession with Rhea Ripley, man. I'll come back to Liv because there's still a whole lot to unpack there. Rhea Ripley has to be the most protected female superstar of all time. No, scratch that. The most protected superstar of all time. Seth Rollins, before he went solo, was the world heavyweight champion, and he got injured. They didn't relinquish the title from him. They did not relinquish the title. I mean, he did relinquish the title. My bad. He relinquished the title. They didn't have an interim world champion, which would have made a whole lot of sense if CM Punk were to win the interim world title. At least that would have made sense for the story that they're telling right now with the SmackDown Women's title. But no. This is the first time ever in history that they're actually having an interim Women's Championship being decided at SummerSlam in a ladder match, which also makes it seem as if, like, what is going on? And she's having a discourse online talking about the fans are being petty about it or whatnot, or just complaining too much, which doesn't make a lick of sense to me. As if, like, bro, what is the plot? Like, what is the thought process through this whole thing? I don't understand why there was a need for this to be an actual decision made. You could have kept the title on Jade if that was the case, Because quite frankly, as much as Jade has been criticized for from her last world title reign, she at least has defended it. You know, she was on every single week. Rhea Ripley has not been seen in almost a month, past 30 days. And I think that's part in the rule book. If you're not defending your title in under like after 30 days, you're supposed to relinquish the title. But they've come up with some excuse for her to not relinquish it and just trying to make sense of the story as it goes by. And I feel sorry for the woman that's actually going to win that title at SummerSlam because, quite frankly, at the end of the day, they're interim. They're literally temporary. As soon as Rhea comes back, she's going to win the undisputed title. It's as simple as day. It's moronic, bro. The booking of this company, man, it's so backwards. Them refusing to actually push talent. Oba and Brock, I feel like as much as, look, I don't like Brock, but I can appreciate the fact that he's actually elevating Oba family to that level of stardom because, quite frankly, I feel like as if he's the only person, you know, Oba's like close to being the face of the company as much as that moniker was previously owned by, was placed on Braun Breaker. But that just went away because of the booking situation right now. But it's really baffling to me. Other things that are going on, the Carmelo Hayes situation, him nearly being left out, or he's probably left out as it is, out of the SummerSlam United States match between him and Baron Corbin. I don't have a problem with Baron Corbin, but quite frankly, I didn't pop when he came back. That's not me hating. I'm just, not much of a fan, but it just doesn't make sense, man. What are they telling us here? That if you have the best catchphrase, you automatically get pushed. Trick Williams is by far the most over superstar in the entire roster. Him, Obafemi, I think those are the only two. They're literally the only two most over like superstars ever. Like everybody else, man. Like when I say everybody, I mean everybody else. It's just dead in the water, man. And because this company is just refusing to not push the younger stars, they want to keep the same brand of faces in the main event scene. It's like recycling. It's like It's like the title just jumps back towards them each and every single time. It's Punk, it's Cody, it's Roman, it's Seth, it's Punk, it's Cody. It's like, bro, there's no formula here, man. There's no standard. There's no guarantee that, bro, we're pushing the right stars here at the end of the day. Damian Priest said it himself, man, on SmackDown that, bro, we're tired of the same faces every single time taking over the main event scene. It's baffling to me how much this company has just been so not inconsistent, man. It's kind of sad at this stage. And I'm not even gonna be that type of person be like, I would be a better booker. No, I'm just airing out my grievances. I'm airing out my frustrations about this whole thing. But that's just me, man. Hey, man, listen, y'all. Comment down below what y'all think of the situation. I think it's absolutely bogus. But yeah, man, listen. It's good to be back. I'm going to try to be a little bit more consistent day and day, like every single once in a while and all that stuff. But best believe I will not be taking a little bit. I know I say this a lot, but you guys get the gist, man. You guys get the gist. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost at 70 subscribers. Thank y'all so much to the 61 subscribers, subs up. You know what I'm saying? No, I appreciate every single one of you. I hope to see you guys after SummerSlam or probably when something happens in between this week or next week, or because I think next week or I think this week is probably SummerSlam week. I'm not even sure at this point, man, because I'm not even up to date with WWE. That's how messed up this business has become, man. But without further ado, man, it's been your boy Troy Yeager. I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.